Reset tonight for the future of Chilhowee Park in the heart of East Knoxville. Last year, a plan backed by the mayor to sell part of the park to the Emerald Youth Foundation stirred frustration and triggered months of debate. The project called for transforming the space into a sports and wellness campus that would be open to the public, but a community groundswell voiced objection to the sale of the land. Critics accused city leaders of falling short of including more people in the process and debate determining the future of Chilhowee Park. Tonight, a new first step.
This group won't be the ones making the final decisions. We're just a tool, right, for community members to be able to be a part of, give feedback to, and hopefully, in due time, we're able to come up to a real consensus on what we need Chilhowee Park to be for the community.
The Knoxville mayor and city council created an advisory group with 17 people from a variety of backgrounds, community leaders, educators, neighbors, and tonight the group met for the very first time. And 10 News reporter Alana Munich explains the effort to chart the future of Chilhowee Park, a space that dates back to the late 1800s. Alana?
Yeah, John, the community showed out tonight filling the Jacob building. On one side of the room was the advisory group, and people there to observe the process packed the other side of the room. In just 2 hours, we heard discussion, questions, and concerns about what will happen to land with a lot of history and millions of public dollars at stake.
It would be wonderful if everyone in the city could be on that group, but it's not tenable.
That's where the new Chilhowee Park Advisory Group comes in.
My thoughts and my hopes would be that we look at how do we support that initiative as well as others to help develop around what we have currently.
Clarence Vaughn serves on the executive committee for the Tennessee Valley Fair. The question of whether the fair has a future at Chilhowee Park drew lots of people in this crowd.
It's extremely important to make sure every voice is heard.
Voices with a variety of ideas on how to shape this land.
There's nothing wrong with what we have. We need a better economic plan, a better development plan to bring in more entertainment, bring in more shows. Hopefully we can find a better way to do something here that'll continue what's already been going on.
There's no reason people shouldn't be able to walk in and walk around and hold park cleanup days.
That's Gary Matthews, looping his wife Sherry in on the discussion.
My wife, Sherry, very much wanted to be here and hear everything and meet people, and so I was simply, it was a video call.
And that's the whole point of these meetings.
I appreciate the mayor for making that $10 million commitment, holding to it.
But I am not going to be just directing how that money should be spent. That's the job of the community.
The community, like Gary, now with a front row seat.
The wider community will become much more, we feel, much more invested in the park, and that feeling of connection and feeling of investment is probably more important than any one project or initiative that could be.
Knoxville Mayor Indya Kincannon pledged to spend $10 million on upgrades at Chilhowee Park in the next 5 years. The mayor invited the 17 members on the advisory group, and they range from members of city council to UT students and community activists. The meetings are open to the public, and we'll let you know about the next one at WBIR.com. John.
Alana Munich with the first one. Thank you, Alana.